Guys, deluded, I'm back again, a quick vid. Gotta do that. You guys know I like young players. You guys know I teach you lot rather than just cool players off the cuff. What we can do is watch a player several times. And with the World Cup, we have an opportunity to watch several players. I mean, there is a general lack of quality in this World Cup, I must admit. But Sarr, Ismaïla, as he has on the name on the back of his Senegal shirt, he's a player I've watched play for Rennes, a player that I know a lot about him, but I need to build more of a repertoire, and that's why I want to watch him under the eye a bit more. He's a player I believe could make the move. I'm not here to talk about his potential, how good he can be. I do think he can be at a bigger club than Rennes, possibly a top 6 side, depending on how he develops. Dortmund are linked with him as well, so I can't be the only one thinking this. So yeah, versus Poland, it was a terrific collective effort from Senegal to claim that victory. Nobody gave them a chance. We know the negative connotations that come with being an African side in any competition, even in your own African tournament. And we know, credit to Poland, they've got some world-class players. Yeah, Koulibaly and Mane are in Senegal, but they've got Lewandowski and all them and there. So, and Lewandowski is one of the top marksmen in Europe. So, yeah. Obviously, it was a great collective performance from Senegal because they won. They remained compact. At the end of the day, they walked away with a big 3 points in their first World Cup since, 2002 or whenever. Was it 2002 or 98? One of them, and they ain't been in the World Cup for time in it. That's the only major factor in this. So, yeah, I must admit, you guys know whether I like players or not, I'm not going to gas them. I don't think he had the best of games. I don't think he played poorly. It was just a case of so-so. Would he have liked to assert himself a bit more in that game and add a bit more individuality to his performance and showcase what he could do? Of course, but at the end of the day, it's about the collective. If you work for the collective, you will shine. From a personal point of view, for him as a player, I don't think he had a good game. From a team point of view, he done his job for the team and they won. While I say he didn't have a bad game, he didn't have a good game, you saw patches. You saw in the first half and the second half, lovely little runs down the right-hand side when he was there, expert in his pace. Show the willingness to come deep for the ball. Show the willingness to be brave and come onto the ball. Something I think Mane could have done more. Shown an outlet for his team. He wanted the ball. He was positive in all his plays. Some decent little link-up plays and things like that. On top of just being quiet, the really thing that rubbed me up is, a lot of these young players, they rely on instinct. He does need to be a bit more calculated in the final third. And he did dive, which was annoying. But what was I going to say? Again, I think he was given the freedom by his team, by his coach, with him and Mane to roam and pick up pockets and stuff. And I did like the space he was finding for himself and getting into pockets to receive the ball. But because of his age, it can be classified as what did I actually put it here in my as in my notes, as youthful impatience. What I mean by that is 1 minute he's on the left, then he's on the right, then he's in the middle. Messi does that, but Messi has balance. You won't see him constantly changing. There's times you need to take up a certain area to keep your opponents guessing, and sometimes when you're constantly moving around, it can hurt the team. So that's really what I wasn't liking out of him, to be fair. And yeah, man, I just think he had a decent game. He got into decent areas. He had good touches. He made a couple good runs. Had an outlet. Obviously, it's a good team collective performance because Senegal wasn't given a chance by hardly anyone to beat Poland. I give him between a 5 and 6 out of 10. And I give him a 5 because, again, if I was looking at him specifically, if I wasn't looking at him specifically, he wouldn't necessarily have stood out. So I don't think he was terrible, but I don't think he was amazing. So it's between a 5 and a 6. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Senegal have 3 more games. Obviously, Poland was a decent opposition. They've got 2 more games to play in that. And if they go through more, so we have more of a chance to see him under the eye. But for now, guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.